Hey everybody, let me tell ya, nothing beats hitting the open road. The wind in your hair, the snacks in your lap, the questionable karaoke choices from the back seat. It's the stuff of legends. But before you crank that playlist and put the pedal to the metal, let's talk about how to make this road trip one for the books, without any of those classic rookie blunders. You know, like realizing you left your phone charger at the gas station 300 miles back. We've all been there, so buckle up because we're about to turn you into a road trip rock star. Alright, first things first, we gotta talk maps. Yeah, I know, in the age of smartphones, who needs a paper map, right? But trust me, it's good to have a backup plan. Plus, there's just something epic about unfolding a giant map and circling your route like a modern-day Magellan. Now, when you're planning your route, don't just focus on getting from point A to point B. Think about the scenic routes, those hidden gems you wouldn't find on the interstate. Maybe there's a kitschy roadside attraction you gotta see, or a diner famous for its 5-pound burger challenge. Embrace the detours, my friend. And speaking of detours, let's be real, you're gonna get lost at some point. It's practically a road trip rite of passage. But hey, that's part of the adventure, right? Just relax, embrace the detour, and maybe you'll stumble upon something even cooler than your original destination. Who knows? You might even make a new furry friend along the way. Preferably one that doesn't try to eat your snacks. Okay, now that you've got your route sorted out, let's talk about packing. Because nobody wants to be that person who shows up with a suitcase the size of a small car. Think about it. Do you really need 6 pairs of jeans for a weekend getaway? No, you do not. Instead, focus on the essentials. First up, comfortable clothes. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the car, so ditch those skinny jeans and opt for something a little more, shall we say, breathable. And speaking of breathable, pack layers. Because weather can be unpredictable, my friend, especially when you're traveling through different climates. Next on the list, toiletries. Now, I know what you're thinking, Jimmy. I'm not 5. I know to pack a toothbrush. But I'm talking about the essentials you might forget. Sunscreen, bug spray, hand sanitizer, and most importantly, toilet paper. Trust me, you don't want to be caught without it. Alright, let's talk about the not-so-fun stuff. Money. Look, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your hard-earned cash, but I am going to give you a little advice budget. First and foremost, gas. We all know gas prices can be a real roller coaster ride, so factor that into your budget. And here's a little pro tip. Gas tends to be more expensive the farther you get from civilization. So if you're heading out into the boonies, fill up your tank whenever you get the chance. Next up, food. Sure, you could survive on gas station snacks and drive-through burgers, but where's the fun in that? Instead, budget for some sit-down meals at local restaurants. Not only will you get a tastier experience, but you'll also be supporting local businesses. It's a win-win. Listen up, folks, because this is important. Your car is your chariot on this epic adventure, so you gotta make sure it's up to the task. Before you hit the road, give your car a little TLC. I'm talking oil change, tire pressure check, the whole 9 yards. Think about it. Would you rather spend an hour at the mechanic now, or 8 hours on the side of the road later, waiting for a tow truck while being serenaded by crickets? Yeah, I thought so. And while you're at it, pack an emergency kit. Jumper, cables, a flashlight, and extra batteries, a first aid kit. You know, the essentials. Because you never know when you're gonna need to MacGyver your way out of a roadside situation. Alright, let's talk food, people. One of the best parts of a road trip is discovering those hidden culinary gems you wouldn't find in your own backyard. So ditch the chain restaurants and tourist traps and ask the locals where they like to eat. Trust me, you're way more likely to find authentic, delicious, and affordable food if you follow the locals' lead. Plus, you might even discover a new favorite dish. Just be prepared for some interesting culinary adventures. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, try something you've never had before. Who knows, you might just surprise yourself. But maybe have some backup snacks in your bag, just in case. You know, for safety. Here's the thing about road trips. No matter how much you plan, something unexpected is bound to happen. You might hit a detour, get a flat tire, or have a raccoon steal your snacks. Hey, it happens to the best of us. But here's the key. Don't let it ruin your trip. Remember, it's all about the journey, not the destination. So embrace the unexpected, laugh it off, and make the most of it. Because those are the moments you'll be telling stories about for years to come. And who knows, those unexpected detours might just lead you to your greatest adventure yet. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and remember, It's not about having the perfect road trip, it's about having an unforgettable one. So there you have it, folks, my top tips for planning the ultimate road trip. Remember, it's all about embracing the adventure, making memories, and maybe belting out a few questionable karaoke tunes along the way. So grab your friends, pack your bags, and hit the open road. And most importantly, don't forget the snacks, because a road trip without snacks is like, well, it's just wrong. Safe travels, everybody.